And in this chapter, we are going to be using models to multiply whole numbers and decimals. Now by models, I mean, once again, those little squares. I used the work mat in the back of your MyMath book to do my examples today. This is just another way to think about multiplication of a decimal, and it's not that hard at all. So let's say, for example, we are going to use the following question, and I'm going to solve it using models the way you're going to be doing for today's assignment. So here's what I'm going to be doing. So I look at my question and I can see that I have 3 times 7/10. So right away, looking at the 3, I know that I'm going to probably need 3 models. So I did this in 2 different ways. I did it first the way they illustrate in the book. Now I used colors. You don't have to. You can use your pencil if you want. And I used different colors. In this case, I used 3 colors because I was being fancy for you. But again, you don't have to use 3 different colors. It's not like when we were adding and subtracting decimals and you were using different colors to kind of contrast. It's even simpler than that. So 3 times 7/10. Here's my first example of how to solve it. I'll come up real close here. So you see I took 3 models and I shaded in 7/10 of each one. Now all I have to do is add them all up together. Now, some people still have trouble with that because it's 7/10 plus 7/10 plus 7/10, because really multiplication is just repeated addition. So it's pretty easy. So what you can do that makes it even simpler to see the answer is what I did in my second illustration. Again, I used my fancy colors. Do you notice? Are you impressed? Yeah, I'm not a good colorer. Coloring is not my thing. It's just not. But I do my best. I try to be neat and it helps. So here's my question up here. So you can see I colored my first 7/10, then in another color I colored 7 more tenths, and I butted it right up against. So I used the 3/10 from here and then 4/10 from here. Then I took my third color and I colored in another 7/10, 6/10 here, 1/10 here. Now, I think that you can see my answer much easier here than you can here, right? The book shows you this way, and God bless them, but this is just, it's harder. Why? Why make it harder? So here, can you see my answer? Oh, for Pete's sake, it's so easy to see. I've got 2 wholes and 1/10 left over, 2 and 1/10, which is 2 and 1/10. There you go. So, I mean, you can do it either way, whatever you like. I just find if the whole point of this exercise is to get the correct answer, I find this a lot easier than this. I can't see the answer here. I can definitely see 3 7/10, okay, for sure. But using my colors, I can still see 3 7/10 here, pink, green, and blue. But what I can also see is the answer. Much, much faster, much, much easier. So if you